Absolutely. And the first thing I would say, I'm going to use some metaphors because I think that we can learn a lot from nature. When an animal falls into quicksand, what costs them their life? It isn't the quicksand, it's the struggle into the quicksand. The more they move, the quicker they sink.
Right.
Whereas there's a few things that human beings have got that have made it so we've by and large escaped the food chain. Opposable thumbs and other animals have that. But our ability to think.
Yeah.
So if you fall into quicksand, the way that you escape is you stop movement. You look around, you realize, oh, there's a branch. Let me grab that. You pull yourself out. You stop activity and engage the thought. We spend so much time as business owners, really as people, fretting over things that are not important. Mm-hmm. So when I'm laying out my calendar, I have, and maybe comes over from being a military guy, I have this monk-like discipline to my calendar where every Sunday night at 8 p.m., I'm laying out my calendar for the next week. The first thing that I put in is myself, my activities, waking up, hygiene, feeding myself. Then I put in, the things that are ultimately very important to me, the family events. I put those things in there because my work will move around that. And then on each given day, based upon the theme that I've got at the top, I'm working on lead generation, I'm working on conversion rate. Based upon the theme that I'm working on, I'm going to have 3 things that I have to get done today. Just 3. Okay. Don't try to do 10. Yeah. You're not going to get it done. You're just going to feel sorry for yourself. 3 that are tied to that theme.
Okay.
And of those 3, there's one that if everything goes to pot, at least that one will get done. So there's one that's more important than the others. Mm-hmm. Everything else will flow around that. And then you just leave white space on your calendar because things will happen. Mm-hmm. You allow life to occur.
Right.
And I'm going to leverage another analogy from something that's familiar to you, real estate.
Okay.
When you buy a house, first of all, you're not buying it, the bank is. You're buying it from the bank over time.
Yes.
With the amortization schedule.
Right.
And the marketplace determines the value of the property until eventually you gain 100% equity of that property by buying it back. Now, it's the bank's RI that they've calculated, their return on that investment in your property. That's set. They get that until you own the house outright. At that point in time, you can decide, I'm going to spend some of that money. I'm going to take out a HELOC or something. I'm going to spend $30,000 to improve the value of the asset. I'm going to put a carriage house or an in-law suite, or I'm going to get rid of the 1970s shag walls, whatever. I'm going to change the value to the marketplace.
Yeah. And
if that value marketplace is better than $30,000, then it was a good ROA, return on asset. Mm-hmm. Or I'm going to take that $30,000. I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to go to the track, or I'm going to invest in the Whiz-Bang 7000 invention. I'm going to spend it outside of the asset. I'm calculating an ROI. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to sit on the house. I'm going to enjoy it. The value of ownership, ROE, return on equity. Those are the 3 things that you can do with your money. Those are also the same 3 things that you can do with your time. You're the asset. Mm. So when you frame it that you're the asset, you're spending yourself outside of yourself. You're doing your job. You're doing community work. There's a return on that. But you also have to improve your market value. Go get the certificate, get the degree, get better, faster, stronger, get a good night's sleep, eat better, change your market value, or enjoy the equity of your life. I'm going fishing. I'm having date night. I'm spending time with the kids. I'm going to do something that I enjoy. Well, if the 3 things that you manage with your money, the same rules apply with your time, but deliberately do that. Make that part of the discipline of your calendar. Mm-hmm. Put yourself in there. Put your equity in there. Calculate your return on asset, return on equity, and then your ROI is balanced, because nothing is more depressing than somebody who has had a very successful career. Meanwhile, they're on their 3rd marriage and they get kids that hate them.
Yeah, no doubt.
So did you like this episode of the TMA Connection? Well, you might want to check this one out right here. Go ahead, click it.